Welcome to Morocco, everybody. The land of mystery, magic carpets, and enough couscous to feed a small continent. Just kidding, Moroccans don't eat much couscous. But seriously, this place is incredible. We're talking bustling cities, peaceful deserts, mountains that'll make your jaw drop. It's like stepping into a completely different world. And trust me, you haven't lived until you've haggled for a rug in a Moroccan souk. Those vendors could sell sand to a Bedouin. So buckle up, my friends, as we take you on a whirlwind tour of the top 10 places you absolutely have to visit in Morocco. We're talking bucket list stuff here, people. You'll be spamming your Instagram feed faster than you can say shukran. And hey, if you're watching this from Morocco, well, you already know how amazing your country is. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. You deserve it. First stop, Marrakech. Now, if Morocco was a party, Marrakech would be the dance floor. It's a city that never sleeps, always buzzing with energy and full of surprises. You'll find yourself lost in the labyrinthine alleys of the Medina, dodging donkey carts and trying not to buy everything in sight. Seriously, they've got spices, silks, pottery, lamps, you name it, they've got it. And then there's Jama El Fna, the main square that's like a scene straight out of Aladdin. Snake charmers, storytellers, henna artists, food stalls with aromas that'll make your stomach growl. It's an experience that'll leave you speechless. Just watch your pockets, all right? And maybe brush up on your haggling skills. Those Marrakech merchants are no joke. Now, if all that hustle and bustle gets a bit much, don't worry. Marrakech has a tranquil side, too. Escape the city chaos at the Majorelle Garden, a botanical oasis designed by the one and only Yves Saint Laurent. Imagine strolling through exotic plants, vibrant colors, and tranquil water features. You can practically feel the stress melting away, right? It's no wonder Yves Saint Laurent fell in love with this place. And speaking of love, let's not forget the Bahia Palace. This architectural masterpiece was built for a sultan and his 4 wives. Yeah, you heard that right, 4 wives. Now that's a love story for the ages. With its intricate mosaics, stunning courtyards, and lush gardens, the Bahia Palace is a testament to the opulence and artistry of Moroccan craftsmanship. It's like taking a step back in time, minus the whole multiple wives thing, hopefully. Next up, we're traveling back in time, literally, to the city of Fez, one of the oldest and most well-preserved medieval cities in the world. Yeah, you heard that right, medieval. So put on your imaginary fez and get ready to explore. The Medina of Fez, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a maze of narrow streets that are practically unchanged since the Middle Ages. Donkeys still outnumber cars here, and you're more likely to find a blacksmith than a Starbucks. It's a sensory overload in the best way possible. The smell of leather tanning, the sound of hammering metal, the sight of vibrant fabrics. It's like stepping back in time, and it's an experience you won't find anywhere else. Just try not to get lost in the labyrinthine alleys. Seriously, they say even GPS gets confused in Fez. Fez isn't just about ancient history, it's a city of knowledge too. In fact, it's home to the oldest university in the world, Al-Qarawiyyin University, founded way back in 859 AD. That's older than your grandma's secret cookie recipe, people. Imagine the history these walls have seen. Students from all over the world flocked here to study everything from Islamic law to astronomy. It's a humbling reminder that learning has always been at the heart of Moroccan culture. And speaking of beauty, you can't miss the Bou Inania Madrasa, a stunning example of Marinid architecture. Seriously, the intricate carvings, the vibrant mosaics, the peaceful courtyard, it's enough to make you want to enroll in calligraphy class. Fez is a city that will stay with you long after you leave. It's a place where history, knowledge, and beauty collide, and it's a must-visit for anyone coming to Morocco. Welcome to Chef Chaouin, Morocco's Blue Pearl. And no, it's not a filter. This whole town is painted various shades of blue.
You'd think it'd feel like a giant swimming pool, but it doesn't.
Jewish refugees started this tradition in the 1930s. They painted the buildings blue to symbolize heaven and spirituality. It's definitely a sight for sore eyes after a long day in the desert.
Walking through these streets is like stepping into a fairy tale. Now, while you're busy being mesmerized by all the blue, don't forget to look around, folks. Just outside the town lies the stunning Ras El Mar waterfall. It's the perfect spot to escape the midday heat. And trust me, you'll want to take a break from the hustle and bustle of the Medina.
Once you're done communing with nature, head over to the Kasbah Museum. This 15th century fortress holds a treasure trove of artifacts and stories. Chef Chawan, a place where history and beauty collide in a symphony of blue. All right, folks, buckle up because we're heading into the Sahara Desert. It's vast, it's unforgiving, and it's absolutely breathtaking. And what better way to experience this majestic landscape than on the back of a camel?
Now, I'm not gonna lie. Riding a camel is not exactly like riding a luxurious limousine. But trust me, it's an experience you won't soon forget. As the sun sets, you'll understand why people have been drawn to the Sahara for centuries.
Now, if you thought camel trekking was the only thing on offer in the Sahara, you're in for a treat. Merzouga, the gateway to Erg Chebi, is a desert playground just waiting to be explored.
Feeling adventurous? Why not try your hand at sandboarding down those massive dunes? It's like snowboarding, but instead of snow, you're carving through sand. Just try not to swallow too much of it, all right? For those who prefer a more relaxed pace, there's always the option of a 4x4 excursion. You can zoom through the desert, feeling the wind in your hair as you take in the stunning scenery. And if you're lucky, you might even spot some desert wildlife along the way. And as the day winds down, nothing beats watching the sunset over the dunes. The sky erupts in a fiery display of oranges, reds, and purples, casting long shadows across the sand. It's a truly magical experience, and the perfect way to end your Saharan adventure.
From the Sahara to the coast, welcome to Essaouira, the Windy City. It's breezy, but that's its charm. A haven for surfers and windsurfers. Perfect waves for epic water sports. Not into water sports? Enjoy the relaxed, bohemian atmosphere. And the seafood? Unmissable. Let's explore the magic of Essaouira. Essaouira isn't just about chilling on the beach and indulging in delicious seafood. This city is steeped in history, especially at the Scala della Ville. The 18th century fortress offers stunning views of the Atlantic. For hands-on adventures, Essaouira Beach is calling your name. Whether you're a pro or a beginner, catch some waves. Prefer solid ground? Explore Essaouira's Medina with its unique shops and art galleries. Essaouira blends history, adventure, and relaxation perfectly. Welcome back to Morocco, everybody. Today we're in Casablanca, the country's largest city and its beating economic heart. Think of it as the New York City of Morocco, but with less snow and way better couscous. And what better way to start our Casablanca adventure than with the Hassan II Mosque? This architectural marvel is one of the largest mosques in the world. I'm talking big enough to fit a small country inside, like, I don't know, Vatican City.
Seriously, this mosque is enormous. It can accommodate over 100,000 worshippers. That's like a whole soccer stadium, but instead of screaming fans, you've got people peacefully reflecting and praying. And the location? Right on the Atlantic Ocean. Talk about waterfront property.
The craftsmanship is just out of this world. Intricate carvings, beautiful mosaics, a retractable roof. They really went all out. It's a beautiful blend of modern and traditional Moroccan architecture. I mean, if mosques had Michelin stars, this one would have like 5 easy.
Next up, we're hitting the Casablanca Corniche, Morocco's answer to the French Riviera. Think beautiful beaches, palm trees, Art Deco buildings, and the cool, refreshing breeze of the Atlantic Ocean.
It's the perfect place to unwind and indulge in some fresh seafood. The seafood here is off the hook. The Corniche is also a great place to people watch. It's a melting pot of cultures and a feast for the eyes. Buckle up, we're leaving the city behind and heading into the wild, rugged beauty of the Atlas Mountains. Just a hop from Marrakech lies Toubkal National Park, home to Jebel Toubkal, the highest peak in North Africa. Towering peaks, deep valleys, crystal-clear streams, and Berber villages that cling to the mountainside. Whether you're an experienced hiker or just a casual admirer, Toubkal National Park is a must-see. Now, let's talk about Ait Ben Haddou, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most impressive examples of Moroccan earthen architecture. This fortified village, or kasar, looks like it was plucked straight out of an Indiana Jones movie and dropped onto the side of a hill. Imagine a maze of interconnected kasbahs, narrow alleyways, and defensive walls, all made from reddish-brown clay bricks. It's like stepping back in time to a place where caravans crossed the desert and sultans ruled with an iron fist. And if you think this place looks familiar, you're probably right. Ait Ben Haddou has been featured in countless films and TV shows, including Lawrence of Arabia, Gladiator, and of course Game of Thrones. Remember Yunkai, the slave trading city? Yeah, that was filmed right here. These days, Ait Ben Haddou is more about tourists than traders, but the village has retained its ancient charm. You can wander through the labyrinthine streets, admire the traditional architecture, and even ride a camel if you're feeling adventurous. Welcome to Ouarzazate, also known as the Door of the Desert. This fascinating town is a crossroads of history, culture, and believe it or not, Hollywood magic. We're starting with Taourt Kasbah, a striking example of southern Moroccan architecture. Now, this isn't your average desert fortress. Taourt Kasbah was once a powerful trading post and the home of a powerful pasha. It's like a mini city, with a maze of rooms, courtyards, and secret passages. You could easily get lost in here, but hey, that's part of the adventure, right? What's truly amazing is the intricate decoration. You've got geometric patterns, carved stucco, and even some faded frescoes. It's a testament to the artistry of the Berber people. It's like walking through a living museum. And the best part? You can actually stay in some parts of the Kasbah, which have been converted into charming hotels and guest houses. Imagine waking up to the sound of the desert wind and the smell of freshly baked bread. Talk about an Instagram-worthy vacation. Hold on to your hats, movie buffs, because we're about to enter the world of filmmaking at Atlas Studios. This isn't just any old film studio, it's one of the largest in the world, right here in the heart of Morocco. We're talking about a place where Hollywood blockbusters collide with ancient history. They've got everything here. Roman arenas, Egyptian temples, medieval castles, even a replica of Jerusalem. It's like a theme park for film fanatics. Over the years, Atlas Studios has hosted productions like Gladiator, Kingdom of Heaven, The Mummy, and even Game of Thrones. Yeah, that's right, Daenerys Targaryen herself walked these streets. Or at least Emilia Clarke did. But it's not just about Hollywood here. Atlas Studios has also been instrumental in developing the Moroccan film industry, providing jobs and opportunities for local talent. So it's not just about creating movie magic, it's about building a sustainable industry. Now that's what I call a happy ending. Pack your sunscreen and shades. We're heading to Agadir, Morocco's sunshine capital. Agadir Beach is the Miami of Morocco. Kilometers of golden sand, crystal clear waters, and sun loungers galore. Try water sports, rent a camel, or savor fresh seafood. Agadir, once destroyed by an earthquake in 1960, is now a vibrant city. Relaxation, adventure, and Moroccan culture await you. For an authentic Moroccan experience, visit Souk El Had. It's a labyrinth of stalls selling spices, carpets, leather goods, and crafts, like a flea market, farmer's market, and cultural exhibition combined. Be prepared to haggle, it's part of the fun. Tired? Grab mint tea and watch the world go by. It's a sensory overload in the best way. Fragrant spices, freshly baked bread, and mint tea. Even if you get lost, you'll find something amazing. Okay, folks, buckle up because we're heading to Rabat, the capital of Morocco. This city is a fascinating blend of old and new, tradition and modernity. First up, we're checking out Hassan Tower, Rabat's most iconic landmark. This towering minaret was supposed to be part of the largest mosque in the world, but construction was halted in the 12th century. Now, it stands as a testament to the ambition and artistry of the Almohad dynasty. The tower stands tall over the city, a reminder of Rabat's rich history. And if you climb to the top, you'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the city, the ocean, and even the ruins of the unfinished mosque. Escape the city's hustle and bustle at the Kasbah of the Udayas. This ancient fortress, perched on a cliff, is a time capsule from another era. Wander through its narrow, winding streets, admire the traditional Andalusian architecture, and soak up the peaceful atmosphere. Don't miss the Andalusian Gardens, a tranquil oasis with fragrant orange trees and bubbling fountains. And there you have it, folks, our whirlwind tour of Morocco. From the bustling markets of Marrakech to the serene sands of the Sahara, Morocco offers a diverse array of experiences. We've explored ancient cities, marveled at architectural wonders, and maybe even learned a thing or two about Moroccan culture. We've haggled in souks, sipped mint tea with locals, and maybe even gotten a little lost in the Medinas. But hey, that's all part of the adventure, right? Morocco is a country that truly has something for everyone. Whether you're a history buff, a culture enthusiast, or an adventure seeker, this country will leave you breathless. So, what are you waiting for? Book that trip, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the magic of Morocco. Just remember to pack your sense of adventure, your appetite for delicious food, and maybe even a few extra dirhams for haggling. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Morocco. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel adventures.